Okay, first off, congrats on
Thank you.
your win. And I wanted to open up with a little bit of a lighthearted question just to get things started, which is that you said in an interview recently that one of your rituals is eating fried chicken before games. Have you found any that you like in Germany?
Yeah, it's called slim chicken, I guess.
Amazing. Cool. And I obviously don't know too much about your background. I watched a little bit of the MIBR introduction video, so I know like your first game was Tetris, you were playing Valorant with Beta. But for everyone, like what was your first experience like getting into competitive gaming?
Oh, the competitive. Like I was playing Valorant, and then I hit Radiant, and I was in a solo queue that there was more two girls on my team, and I was shocked like, oh, there are girls playing the
Aw.
game, and then one of them, like, it was Biazika from crew.
Yeah.
Actually, it was her that called me to make a team together. And I was like, oh, we can make a team, like we can compete. I didn't know that. So we started competing, like, and then more people started looking at me. Like I didn't have any social medias, I didn't have anything because I didn't like it, but I had to make one. And then an organization called Avant Liberty contracted me, and I was like, damn, I can get money from it. And I was like, oh, I will stay here. I'll keep going.
Amazing. And so you said it was kind of like a happy accident that you got into esports.
Yeah.
But I like to ask everybody kind of like, what is your goal for like your career in esports? Like before you retire, a must do, like what keeps you competing?
Damn, what keeps me competing? I don't usually think about it. I just am living like day by day. I don't think like, next year I'm gonna win or whatever. I'm just have to be the best of me every day. So, like, yeah, I don't like losing it. And yeah.
Amazing. All right. So before we move into talking about your team now, I wanted to touch on kind of similarly like to that vein of like continuing to compete. You've been competing for a while now, across a bunch of teams, and I think Pedro in the press conference also asked like how you've had a bumpy journey against Team Liquid, but you finally kind of beat them out to qualify for Game Changers Champs. What kind of kept you motivated over the years, like even if you weren't necessarily like improving like in terms of like placement until this year with the new MIBR squad?
I don't know if I understood, but I will.
Like, yeah, what just keeps you motivated even if you don't necessarily see progress?
I think I know that I can get better. I know that I can beat Team Liquid. Like I was always losing against them, always. And then this year we beat them. So and I knew that, like I know that I can beat them. So I'll keep going, improving day by day, improving like a little bit. I know I can improve. I'm not like there yet. I'm improving. So knowing that I can improve makes me improve.
Amazing. And speaking of improvement, you've now made top 3 with the other 2 teams in the top 3 having previous world champions versus MIBR, the squad. This is all of your guys' first year at Champions. So what do you think sets your team apart from them, and why do you think it's possible for you to win the entire thing?
I think we can win this because we want to win like a lot. We really want to win this, even if it's our first year here. And I believe that everyone on my team is capable of winning this, so it's not unbelievable, I trust everyone, and then everyone, I think they trust me as well. So yeah, we just have to play our game.
Amazing. And also in a recent interview, you said that you aren't necessarily the mom archetype on your team despite being the oldest. What role or archetype do you think you are on the team then?
Oh, that's a hard question. I'm clear the IGL, like in
Yeah.
game, but out game, I guess I'm just. It's a hard question. I don't know how they feel me. But I try to be always there for them. Like if they need help, I try to be there. But I need to improve, like me going after them, like be a mom, like really taking care of them. I'm struggling doing that. But I'm improving and I know I can do it.
Nice. All right. My next question, and it kind of goes back to the sit down you had with Zap from 2Game, which is the interview that I've been kind of referencing. And they just won Ascension, right? And Game Changers Champions winner now gets a spot in their region's challengers, right? I think I saw you like dabbled in it once or twice, but what does it mean for you to get that opportunity to play in co-ed? And has it added any additional motivation or pressure to competing and winning this event?
Pressure. If there's any pressure.
And like motivation out of that possibly being another thing you earn by winning.
Yeah, it motivates us, like our region, like we show the world, like we can do it, like, yeah. And the pressure, I think there isn't too much pressure. There is pressure, but like, yeah. Sorry.
You're good. Would you look forward to participating in challengers if you guys won this?
Yeah, we not only aim game changers, like we want to be there with the top guys, like we want to be VCT, like we want to be the best. So we won't stop on game changers. Game changers helping us getting there.
Well, I hope you, obviously you guys can't leak it yet, but I hope you get to do Spotlight Series then, so you can get that like taste of Tier 1, which is what a lot of people have been like saying, like Alexis and Mimi and them. But aside from that, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your game today and your game coming up tomorrow. A big turning point of map 3 was your 4K on Sunset. How did you feel after that? I think it was to get to map point or series point. Like, were you like, oh my gosh, we're actually going to get to move on? Were you confident, like, to close out the game? Or just how did that moment feel?
Yeah, how I felt was like, I knew there was 4 people going there. Then I was like, I would just put my aim here. And I'm just going to kill them all. So, yeah, I was pretty confident in that position. So
The reaction from the audience was pretty good. And then tomorrow, obviously, is a best of 5 against G2, which you were really, really close for. And it almost looked like it was going to be a 2-0 until the side swap on map 2. So what are you just trying to remember, other than, like, I know you guys said your mentality is to get a clean slate. Like, what are the lessons you took from the last time you faced them that you're going to bring into the game tomorrow?
yeah, it's only our mentality that has to continue. Like from today to tomorrow, we have to be able to show our game, because I think we didn't show our game. Even on binds that we won against G2, we weren't playing our game. So yeah, we have to play our game.
Cool. And then we'll end it with one last question, which is, what would be your message to G2 about the game tomorrow? If you could tell them anything.
Message. I don't know. Be prepared, because we're coming.
Nice.